ladies and gentlemen, I want you to soak in what is happening right now because you're currently witnessing history. This Dallas Cowboys team is bar none the worst team in NFL history. They are the worst team to step on any football field. And notice I didn't say NFL field. I said football field because this is the worst team to ever step on any field in America. Pee-wee, middle school, high school, Division VI college. This is the worst team I have ever laid my eyes upon. I was on a middle school B team for 7th and 8th grade. We lost every game by 30-plus points for 2 straight years. We could compete with this Cowboys team. We could go out there and compete against this Cowboys team. This is the worst team I've ever seen. The worst. It just doesn't get worse. I really don't know how this team could get worse. But you want to know what's fucked up about that? We've said that every week, and they've gotten worse every single week. So by week 16, oh my God. I don't know what we're going to see out there. Cowboys lose to the 1-5 Washington football team, 25-3. They now fall to 2-5. 2-5 or 2-4? I think they're 2-5. Yes, they're 2-5. Before we get into it, just want to say subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, follow the Twitters, all that good stuff. Let's just get into this, man. I'm not gonna waste any time because this team does not deserve my time nor my energy. I'm not gonna get on here, yell and rant and all of this shit because this team doesn't do it. This team doesn't care. So, I mean, why would I? It's fucked up, right? Because Andy Dalton was the only player today who showed any type of emotion, right? Any type of embarrassment for looking as horrific as they did. And how does he get repaid? By getting knocked out of the game on, admittedly, a really dirty hit. This Bostic hit was absolutely dirty. I'd imagine a suspension coming. You want to know what really pisses me off about this? Obviously, the injury sucks. You never want to see that. Not a single Cowboys player went over there and checked them. Not a single Cowboys player went over there to Bostic and said, hey, dude, what the fuck? They all just kind of walked around like, That's how this team plays. Every down, just like, It's like nobody's prepared. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. Nobody is good, right? Let's start there. We can talk about how bad the coaches are, how bad the game plan is, the effort. First and foremost, there's maybe 3 good players on this whole roster, like legitimately. On defense, maybe 1. I think you'd have to say D-Law is a good player. Outside of that, I don't think there's a single one. I don't think there's a single good player. Allen Smith's kind of fallen off a cliff, right? Trayvon Diggs, Cowboys fans think Trayvon Diggs is really good. He's not. He's honestly kind of bad, but he's a rookie, though. So, you have to give him a shot. Jalen Smith. I can't do it, man. I can't rant about Jalen Smith anymore. I can't. It's just like, what can I possibly say about Jalen Smith that I haven't said a million times? Here's my favorite Jalen Smith play of the day. Defensive pass interference, gets up, clap, 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 fist bump. Yeah! We did it, guys. I want him so far off this fucking team, man. The day that he's released off the team will be a top 5 day in Cowboys franchise history. No joke. And the day that Ezekiel Elliott is off the team will be a top 2 day in Cowboys history. Ezekiel Elliott, I'm done. I'm so done with him. It's just, this is a bad throw. I understand that, man. This is a bad throw. You're getting $90 million, okay? You're getting $90 million, okay? If this was, Tony Pollard on his rookie deal, we're like, damn, Tony, you fucked up. But it's not that big of a deal. $90 million. I get it's a bad pass. You have to catch it. You're making $90 million, right? Everybody says you're a top whatever running back in the NFL. You're making $90 million to catch the pass. So let me say this. Ezekiel Elliott's not a top 25 running back in the NFL right now. I'm being dead serious. If you take contracts into consideration, I don't think there's a single starting running back in the NFL that you could choose Zeke over. There's not a single one. I'd rather have Miles Sanders. I'd rather have Antonio Gibson. I'd rather have Devontae Freeman with his contract. I'd rather have Ronald Jones. I would rather have Myles Gaskin. I would rather have anybody in the NFL over Ezekiel Elliott. I am so done with him, man. He doesn't make anybody miss. He's fumbling balls around. He had that drop pick, and then DiNucci comes in. God bless DiNucci, by the way. I mean, that guy's just not a good player. I'm sorry. But anyway, DiNucci comes in, little pitch play out to Zeke. Zeke fucks it up, of course. Lucky to not fumble it. Man. And what's sad to me is I mean, we talked about this several times, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it's like there's so many Cowboys fans that are willing to defend Zeke no matter what Zeke does, but then will turn around and shit on Dak. Zeke is terrible, guys. He's just not good. He's not terrible, but he's probably an average running back. He's probably an average running back right now. No joke. He doesn't make guys miss. He's not explosive anymore. There's no big plays ever out of Zeke. I get the offensive line is bad. And what's funny is the Zeke defenders, anytime you guys go on Twitter, YouTube comments, whatever it may be, and make that argument, you realize you guys are arguing exactly why you should never, ever pay running backs, right? Like, are you guys aware of that? It's like if everything has to be perfect around Zeke for him to really, really, really contribute, why the fuck are you paying him? You give Tony Pollard that 2016 line, Tony Pollard goes off. Tony Pollard goes nuts. I really do believe that. I believe wholeheartedly that Tony Pollard is better than Zeke Elliott right now. I actually believe that. Tony Pollard makes guys miss. And even if you watch the plays where Tony Pollard gets 1 yard, he's in the backfield making 3 or 4 guys miss. I would much rather have Tony Pollard get 25 touches a game than Zeke. I would much rather have it. But remember, guys, Dak getting hurt was a blessing in disguise because that means we get to feed Zeke more, right? Guy's horrible, man. Guy's terrible. This offense is terrible now. I mean, we knew it was coming, right? People actually thought that this offense could continue on. They've scored, 13 points in the last 2 weeks? Or am I giving them too much credit? How much did they score against the... 13 points the last 2 weeks. It's just like, I don't even know what the future of this team is. That's what's sad. That's what's sad, right? I don't even know what the future of this team is. Because you have to rebuild your offense. Your offensive line, you have to completely overhaul it. Okay. The offensive line is really bad. I mean, it's the worst, maybe. I know I've said this, and I'm not speaking hyperbole when I'm saying this is the worst team I've ever seen. This team would lose to the Jets 1,000%. This team would lose to the Jets right now 100%. I would take out a second mortgage on the home that I do not own and place it on the Jets. I would compile everything in my belongings, all of my belongings, sell them all, take all my savings, and bet it on the Jets. And I'd come out a very rich man. And I'm the worst gambler on the face of the planet, but that'd be the easiest bet of all time. Team is absolutely terrible. Just no discipline, man. Jalen Smith sucks. Here we have D-Law, 4th and 1. You know they're trying to get you to jump on a hard count. So what does D-Law do? Jumps on the hard count. Here's a beautiful play right here. Logan Thomas, 2nd and 6. Logan Thomas, nobody even in his vicinity. Nobody even remotely close to him. Here's another great play. Logan Thomas touchdown. Jalen Smith, get the fuck off the team. Terrible player. Horrible fucking player. Get off the team. Get off of the team. Kyle Allen, 3rd and 9. How in the name of God does no one tackle him? LVE, horrible route. LVE is just not a good player. I think LVE had us fooled a little bit. Maybe he's still trying to shake off some rust, but holy hell, man. Antonio Gibson just running wild all over this team. Xavier Woods, where in the name of God are you running? Where in the name of God are you going? Here's Antonio Gibson again, just running right through the hole. Easy touchdown. So easy. Offense, terrible. Here we go. Offensive line, terrible. Andy Dalton, not very good. But, I mean, what are you going to do? And actually, what's really funny is Dalton Schultz picked that ball up in the end zone, right? So, yeah, he saved us. Right? He saved us 5 points because that would have been a defensive touchdown. Well, guess what? We had to punt the ball, and then they went down and scored. So the safety turned into 9 points. So, actually, Dalton Schultz actually cost us 2 points right there. He actually cost us 2 points right there because they're going to score anyway, right? So you might as well just let them score there at 7-0. No, safety, 2 points, punt it. They go down and score 9 points. So good job, Schultz. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, obviously you have to pick that ball up. But that's just what I'm saying. This defense did not get a single stop when it mattered. They got that 4th and goal stop. Okay, that was the one stop they got. Right, 4th and goal, first drive of the game. They get the stop. Defense is going nuts, celebrating like they just won the fucking Super Bowl. Then what happened, right? Let me see if I can pull up the drives for Washington. They go 4th and goal at the 1-inch line. They get stopped. Okay, but still 11 plays, 74 yards for the worst offense in the NFL, or at least one of the worst offenses in the NFL. Kind of embarrassing. All right, so anyway, then they go touchdown, punt, touchdown, end of half, punt, field goal, missed field goal. That wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be, actually. But still, I mean, this is the worst, one of the worst offenses in the NFL. That's my point, I guess. This is one of the worst offenses in the NFL, doing whatever they want. This team is uninspired. Nobody cares. We heard all week that the players were saying that this team, the coaches don't know what they're doing. This team's terrible. You know, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Forgot to put on my official Cowboys memorabilia on. My official Cowboys headgear. We heard all week, everybody said, oh, all the players said the coaches suck, and then and then that turned into a mutiny, basically, where everyone was like, we don't have cowards on this team. Speak up. You know, speak up. Don't be anonymous. Shut up, dude. Jesus. I mean, just shut up. Right? The coaching staff is pathetic. The players are pathetic. Everybody is to blame. And then for all the optimistic Cowboys fans who are like, well, what do you want them to do, guys? They're all so hurt. Blah, blah, blah. We want them to compete. We want them to compete. We want them to try. We want them to not look like the worst team in NFL history. That's it. That's it. But at this stage, fuck it, right? At this stage, you might as well just be the worst team in NFL history, get a top 3 pick, trade it, draft a homeboy out of Oregon, Sewell, whatever his name is, the best offensive line prospect ever. Get him in here. Get whoever in here. I mean, now you have to really start asking those questions. If the Cowboys, because guys, the Jets damn near beat the Bills today. Like, I think the Jets can maybe luck into 2-3 wins. I do not think this Cowboys team wins another game. I don't see it happening. I really don't. So, you have to start asking, if the Cowboys end up with the number 1 pick, what are they going to do? You have to draft Lawrence. You just have to. If they end up with the number 2 pick, do you have to draft Fields? Like, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't. This team is a travesty. I'm just going to end the video here. I'm sure there's something I wanted to talk about that I forgot. Zeke Elliott, get off the fucking team, please. Jalen Smith, be gone. Those 2 guys are the perfect personification of everything wrong with this organization. They got their money, and then they fucked off. Mentally, checked out entirely. Entirely. This franchise is not about winning anymore. It just isn't. It's not. It's a brand, right? It's a brand. It's the number 1. It's the highest earning sports franchise in the world. Biggest sports franchise in the world. Hasn't done shit for 25 years. And is now putting out this product on a week-to-week basis. Just woefully unprepared. Team sucks. Eagles next week. That's going to be a slaughter. And the Eagles are terrible. But they're going to slaughter us. Go Cowboys. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Okay, bye.